It's a DMV first warn day for the threat of some strong to severe thunderstorms later on this afternoon and evening. But out there right now, it's a quiet start to your Monday. All these details and the timing coming up.
Plus ahead this morning, officials still working to identify the owners of at least 13 cars that were crashed into by a stolen ambulance over the weekend.
It was a wild scene indeed. Our Tosin Fakile live with the latest details coming up. Plus, keeping your finances in check. We're showing you the best budgeting apps to track your money and stretch your dollar.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning. Top of the hour, 6 o'clock. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now. I'm Ben Dennis in for Corey James.
And I'm Shanika Grimshaw in for Tanaya Wright. We have a look at that morning commute. But first, we want to talk to Jackie about this DMV first warn day.
Yes, we are going to be tracking some strong to severe thunderstorms developing later on this afternoon. Thinking the onset time will be right around 3 p.m. And aside from that, the main threats will be damaging wind and hail. So we'll be watching out for some of those stronger thunderstorms developing. Flood threat, though, that's also possible under the heaviest of those downpours and really dependent on where the tracking of those thunderstorms will be pushing through repeatedly. But in terms of radar out there right now, it is all clear. We are quiet out there this morning. So the morning commute not impacted. However, later on today, that evening commute possibly could be impacted, really dependent on the timing of some of those heaviest of the showers and downpours. So in terms of temperatures, though, out there right now, starting off the 60s and 70s, currently 71 in Hagerstown, 74 DC, 71 Fredericksburg, 76 Lexington Park, where we're seeing those 60s, especially back over towards the I-81 corridor at this point. Futurecast showing us dry out there for at least the first half of the day. But then we look at towards 2, 3 p.m., starting to notice some of that activity getting closer towards westernmost parts of Maryland. And then we start to notice some clusters of showers and storms popping up back out towards the west before eventually sliding their way closer towards D.C., closer towards 7 p.m. And we'll see some of those showers and thunderstorms really starting to ramp up by that point. With all these details and another check of that 7-day forecast coming up, Shanika's here with another check of those roadways. How's it looking this morning?
All right. Thank you, Jackie. Well, you're in the 6 o'clock hour. Most of your major roadways looking good. But in Montgomery County, you are going to run into this one issue. We're looking at the top side throughout Silver Spring past 29. Now, if you head farther on the outer loop stretch, right in Bethesda, right in the 270 spur, look at that bold red you're dealing with there. We have crash activity right at Old Georgetown Road. So do use caution in that area. And I would take a detour if you can. And your time right now, 6:02 this morning.
A quick look at your Know and Go headlines this morning. Solutions to Crime, the Play for Life nonprofit, is trying to tackle rising youth crime in the district with youth violence seminars. The group held an event yesterday where they spoke about the importance of positive role models and keeping kids busy off the streets.
And officials in Hawaii say the wildfire on the island of Maui is officially the deadliest wildfire in U.S. history. That death toll has now climbed to 93, with recovery efforts still in the early stages. Officials say at least 2,200 buildings were damaged or destroyed, and more than 85 of those buildings were homes.
Tough story indeed. Meantime, the Montgomery County Fair is officially underway. The fair will be open from 10 in the morning to 11 at night between now and Thursday. Fridays and Saturdays, those hours extend until midnight. Adult tickets cost $15 in person, $12 online. You can stretch your dollar online. Children under 12 can get in for free. And new this morning, several Northwest D.C. businesses might be closed today after a fire tore through the upper story of the building last night. There's images on your screen here. It happened on M Street near Wisconsin Avenue. D.C. Fire says it started in a utility closet and spread to the attic. The fire is out and crews are now assessing the damage, but luckily nobody was injured. Developing now, the man who led police on a chase in the stolen ambulance has now been charged. This happened on Saturday.
Yeah, during the chase, authorities say the 30-year-old man from Maryland hit at least 13 cars with the stolen Virginia County Fire Department ambulance during the chase. And our Tosin Fakile is live in Arlington with more details on what those charges are. Tosin, good morning.
Good morning, Shanika and Ben. Virginia State Police tell DC News Now they charged 30-year-old Daryl Caldwell with 16 counts of felony hit and run. And what makes this story even more interesting is authorities initially responded to a crash. That crash, they say, was caused by Caldwell. Caldwell fled the scene after the crash. And then a little while after, authorities say Caldwell stole an Arlington County Fire Department ambulance responding to the scene of a crash on GW Parkway. That's when that chase began. During that chase, police say Caldwell hit several cars with the stolen ambulance in his attempt to escape. Caldwell was taken into custody after that chase entered into D.C. Now, one woman tells DC News Now about the moment when she says her car, while she was in it, was allegedly hit by the stolen ambulance.
He pushes me out of the way when he rear ends me, and it's a one-way lane, so there's nowhere I can go. Absolutely nowhere I can go. So he pushes me almost into oncoming traffic, and I then see him go past me after he pushes me out of the way.
Now, that woman says she wasn't hurt, and police say there were no serious injuries caused by any of these crashes. Again, Virginia State Police say they have charged that 30-year-old man with 16 felony counts of hit and run and one felony count of eluding police. And of course, police are still working to identify all the cars that were hit by this, identify the owners of the cars that were hit during the stolen ambulance chase. Of course, it's developing. Stay with DC News Now. We'll bring you the latest once we have it. But for now, we're live in Arlington. I'm Tosa Fakile for DC News Now. Back to you.
Thank you for reporting. Meantime, back here in the district, another violent weekend. 3 shootings Saturday night left at least 1 person dead. The first happened just before 10 p.m. Saturday on Butler Street in Southeast. Police found 2 people shot. About an hour later, another double shooting on Kenilworth Avenue in Northeast. Police found 2 men there. One died on scene. The other rushed to the hospital. Finally, just before midnight Saturday, DC police also found somebody shot in the head and the leg on Randolph Road. All 3 of those crimes are under investigation. No suspects in custody. Meantime, DC police reporting 67 people under 18 years old have been shot in the district so far this year. Janika, that's 25 more compared to this time last year.
Yeah, Ben, and to combat this, one nonprofit hosted a youth violence summit in Southeast yesterday to guide young children toward positive influence. Play for Life discussed solutions for youth crime at the Arc on Mississippi Avenue. Now, officials say many young children can turn to violence because they have nowhere else to turn. They also say kids fall into violent patterns when they do not know where to look for help.
They need platforms. They want to say, let's use apps and things like that to get positive things out about what they're doing and what they can do or the things they need.
We're here to just make sure that you got a place, a space that you can come to for resources, information, help, just simple conversation at times.
Play for Life says they are planning more youth violence summits through the end of this year.
And new details into former President Donald Trump's January 6th conspiracy case. A district court judge has cut a deal with prosecutors and Trump's attorneys about the former president's ability to talk about evidence being used in the trial. The judge ruled Trump can discuss the evidence gathered in the case but cannot share sensitive information like witness testimony. The judge said Trump has a First Amendment right, but there are limits when somebody is facing criminal charges. The judge also says that she will not let politics impact any of her decisions during the trial. And there's growing concern among people living in Southeast D.C. as a major grocery store might close because of property theft and violence. Right there on your screen, Giant Foods reportedly told city officials they've lost $500,000 because of theft. They say they've already spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on security. We spoke with some shoppers who say without the Giant, they would have nowhere else to go to shop. They say it took them years just to get one grocery store in the neighborhood. Meantime, Ward 8 Councilman Trayon White says that he sat down with Giant Foods to discuss their concerns.
We need this grocery store. This is necessary. You know, we have senior citizens that have nowhere else to go.
We learned that this Giant has lost over $500,000 in product loss. But we cannot afford to hurt ourselves by constantly taking from the store, because that means that everybody is going to be without a place to eat.
Meantime, Giant officials tell us they're working with D.C.'s deputy mayor to try and tackle theft and crime at their stores.
Meantime, several other communities in the DMV are also feeling the effects of food insecurity, including parts of Frederick County. Local organizations and volunteers say they're trying to change that through the For Frederick Week promotion hosted by the Collective Church. That's where volunteers put food and uplifting notes in lunch boxes for kids suffering from food insecurity.
As the city grows, and honestly as our church grows, we realized our impact had to be bigger. And so instead of just doing one event, the grocery store buyout, we decided to make a whole week of opportunities to serve in our community in different ways through different organizations that really are doing just the incredible and the difficult work of getting food and resources out to our community.
The grocery store buyout benefits nonprofit organizations around the county, including the Frederick Rescue Mission. In meantime, at-home grocery shopping app Instacart is now accepting SNAP benefits. The company is the first of its kind to do so, and these benefits are offered in all 50 states and D.C. Just so you know, it follows normal SNAP rules, so people cannot buy alcohol, cigarettes, or vitamins using SNAP benefits on Instacart.
And that sound means it's currently time to stretch your dollar. New data says most people have a plan on how much to spend for essentials and for recreation, but budget apps on your phone can help you rein in excessive spending. Let's take a closer look. NerdWallet says 83% of Americans admit to overspending. Adding younger people are more likely to say their generation is finding problems to make ends meet. Further, the survey says nearly half of U.S. consumers want to build their emergency funds. Around 1 in 3 want to focus on investments and retirement. Now over to tech to help you save. Lifehacker says Pocket Guard is the best app to tackle spending, tracking how much money is left after bills are paid. YNAB, you need a budget app, as it's called, is for someone making a plan for how every dollar is spent. And couples managing dual incomes, check out Honeydew, syncing bank accounts, credit cards, and more. Plus, it allows you to adjust how much information to share with your partner. Investors, try Empower, and the best overall app, Lifehacker says it's Mint. All of those apps are free, but consumers could also pay for upgraded versions. And aside from consumers prioritizing emergency savings, investments, and retirement, NerdWallet also says travel savings and paying off credit card debt plus holiday savings are also top of mind. For more information on those budget apps, visit lifehacker.com.